As you can see by the title of this video, yeah, we're gonna explain a few things. So, I plan on doing this video for quite a bit the last time. I just never really bothered doing it till now, so I'm just cut to the chase. Do people you friends online are your true friends? So let me explain a few things on why I'm talking about this. My background history. Let's start off with my background history of when I had been friends with many people on Roblox back then, back when I was a little younger. So pretty much, a lot of people I used to be friends, it's either from because they changed, doing something behind my back, or other type of things that just kills friendships online. I can name a few examples. Well, two. Both same situation. The first friend I had, I'm not gonna name them just to protect them or anything, just to not really, just because all this situations about what they were doing and such has already been exposed and everything, so I'm not even gonna bother. Well, both of them, first one, I did add them back for a little bit, but then unfriended them again. So that first person I used to be friends with in Murder Mystery, where we used to play together a lot, and scamming people behind my back, and I didn't know. I didn't know they'd been scammed behind my back, and I never knew then until I've seen more and more videos of him scamming. This situation pretty much reached the breaking point when I was friends with the other guy, but he hasn't been at the Roblox. I don't know where he's been, so I unadded him then. He wasn't really as active on Roblox like he used to be. I don't know what happened to him, but anyway, he tried to expose that person. Well, wasn't really exposed to it at all, just assumed with no proof, because of an item that he wanted. I believe was what it was. He got mad, jealous, tried to ruin his reputation, all that crap, and went down here. Because then I went to see for myself. I went to ask see what's going on, all that, such like that. What was going on? And I was just asking him why he was doing all that stuff. And about one part when he said that he did that just not only for attention, I think to also ruin his reputation or whatnot, which on that breaking point I unfriended him on that day. This was back in I think 2020, I believe. Nearly, long story short, not long after I unfriended him, he then sent threats to me to say he'll, like, quote unquote expose me, where I never even done anything. Say he want a frame to say I scam, which I never. Well, take that back. I did before. I will be honest. I did scam before. This is when I was in 20. This was in 2018 or 2019, when someone let me. I still remember this. Want me to borrow Snowflake, but I ended up just taking it and left. I remember that situation there, and then I didn't even think about it through until like I seen more and more videos about scamming and such like that. And me talking about it, even I regretted doing that. Heck, I regretted that one completely. And right now, as this to this day, I have not scammed ever since then, nor scammed ever since. Yeah, I've been more of like want to like expose games myself. I used to do it then, like it was only for a short time because I've been always wanting to then go first and get scammed every time, almost every time, which ends up for me to do recordings within situations like that. So it's been a while the last time I even did a trade, but I did like a it's supposed to be on one of the scammers that scammed my 800 Robux because I wanted to get a chroma, which I managed to get them banned off of Roblox, and to this day I'm still happy that I did get them exposed. Also, throughout my times, whenever I do trade, it'll be whenever I'm recording. So yeah, but anyway, back to the part of what I'm talking about. He wants to expose, well, quote unquote expose, and like he'll say that I'm a scammer with no proof whatsoever. So I did eventually. He kind of died out, kept this for a while until he DM'd to add me back and such like that, which I did add him back. We didn't like play each other again for like a little bit, but it was starting to not work very well because it's been distance again, so I then unfriended him again. Plus, he hasn't been online in quite a while, so I don't know where he has been. So yeah. And on this one, this one is a heartbreaker for me. This was a real heartbreaker for me because this was like literally a week ago. I found out that one of my closest friends, yeah, been scamming people behind my back as well, and I didn't know until there were like people suddenly, literally last week, until people saying about him scamming and such like that. At first, I thought it was only once because first was the survey scamming. They had talked, reconciled, and then everything went well for them until I joined him again. There were more people saw him scamming. One of the people that added me on Discord DM'd me, shared a video of him doing it, and I then eventually just asked how many times he has scammed. He kept refusing to answer my question until he eventually then added me on his new Discord account on Discord. Explaining why he did. He said he's been through some stuff and such like that. But like that doesn't mean they have to scam people just because you're going through bad times. You can literally just stop yourself from doing it. I don't know why he continued doing it, but he still continued doing it anyway. I literally just found out last week on how much he scammed. So apparently it's about the reason why his inventory was so big is he been scamming. I thought he worked for it or whatnot. He also did use a website to gamble items to gain more, apparently. It's a real website, actually. But I'm not even going to bother messing with it. Is gambling, betting to just get more items. I don't call it. But, he, again, been scamming people the whole time without me knowing. I wanted more answers, but he then just went offline then, and at that point I wanted more answers, but I didn't even want to bother. So I sent someone like a response to him, just a heartfelt response to him, and just ended up unadding. I blocked them on Discord. Now I don't have them blocked on Roblox. I wish I would block them on Roblox as well. I didn't want to. It's to the people that I'm like closely friends with online. As much as I would block, I won't unless it's for serious situations. For that one example of my history that a lot of y'all should already know that we're gonna get to in a moment. But like I said, unadded him. Welcome to Discord, but unadded him on Roblox. He's just getting bomb back. So yeah. No, I'll just go cut to the point of the other history. So another friend that we was getting close. It's that one fateful mistake that I did that completely dropped everything, that completely blocked, that I completely trust hardly anyone I have friends with. The one person y'all should already know, Jay, that doxed me. On that one fateful mistake that I did is by saying my name. I didn't even say my entire name, just the first part of it, and it was enough to just get doxed. And I regretted that completely. That he killed the friendship completely. And I'm like, are you kidding? I was hurt for a while and eventually got over it. Currently still hurting still after this. After about the scamming part of my friend that I just unfriended last week. That still hurts. Still stings for me. More history about my friendship history online on Roblox and whatnot. This one here is the most common for me. Play a game. You play exactly how the game works and such like that. And like whatever you do, like few moments later, they'll get angry at you, fuss at you, or whatnot. I mean, all you're doing is just play the game fairly. And I can get this sometimes is mostly have to be me and MM2 and Flea facility, mostly. Especially Flea though. This is why you don't see me play Flea as I used to. Because it's always, if for some reason, like here in Murder Mystery, I don't have that much problem about that. Flea though, it's like red flag right there. Instant red flag for me. Every time I play Flea with any friends that play Flea, it just goes downhill. I end up getting blocked, then re-added, blocked again, not being added till like moments later. And at this point, I just not play Flea like I used to do. And this actually happened literally like the other day, yesterday. This video will probably get uploaded later on today or tomorrow, I don't know. But this literally happened yesterday. We was playing a game, having fun. We was having some silly moments in the game. I can't explain the full detail of it, but I'll get to the point is, even though I was playing fairly, the reason why that I got again blocked and unadded is because of me just trying to play the game, and apparently basically because I kept, when you're the beast supposed to capture someone and all that, I kept hitting them, but I was kept also trying to get the other person as well every time, when it basically reached the boiling point for them, and they ended up legitimately not only blocked me but added me again. So at this point, this is the question: are they truly a friend of me? My honest answer: probably not. Probably not. The answer has been in my face the whole time. Because at this point, I can't trust anyone. I just can't. You can't trust anyone online at all. Now, unless you know that person that you know in real life that you're close to. Well, I mean, you still had to be wary though, because things can change. Sorry, as I was saying, things can change. Good. I have 3 people I'm friends with in real life that I'm also friends with them online. But one of the friends actually lives the same street I am in. We live in the same street. Another friend, we haven't seen each other as much as we used to, but we still friends online. We still play together still. My other friend, it's been a while last time he's online, but I still haven't met it only because I'm friends with him in real life. But he's no more than just friend. He's actually my cousin in real life, basically. Like, I can consider us a friend slash cousin either way. As I was saying, yeah, me and her are cousins in real life, or one of my family's side. Like, he rarely be online, but I still have him at it anyway, only because he's my cousin. So yeah. But my point is that you only know each other behind the screen. You don't know if you can trust them, believe them. You don't even know if they're truly your friend, because they could hate you behind your back. You just don't know. You just don't know. Because my friendship history on Roblox is terrible. Which is the reason why I don't add people as much as I used to. I don't add random much like I used to anymore. Which, in case you saw, anybody watch this video that you saw in my friends list, I had 91 friends, and I did what you call the quote-unquote unfriending spree, which I'm now at only 51 friends now. Only have 51 people added online. There barely ain't one of them I can trust. It sucks though, because you don't know who to trust. You can't even trust anyone. I can even be honest with this: people that only know me behind the screen. You can't even trust me. You just can't. But I'm not the type of person that'll like do something bad and then behind people's back, but you can't even trust me. Because how do you know me behind the screen? How do you know me? That's the question. You just don't know. Because you don't know what I'm going through behind the back, in real life or whatnot. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I've been, like, doing other stuffs or whatnot. You just don't know. That's the thing. I can even name another thing. Another situation that happened. This actually happened back in 2023. Last year. A couple months ago. Where I was friends with... I'm not even gonna say the name at this point. Well, I can't just say... I'm not the only one friends with them that I've talked to. With the people that I talked to. We all offended this one person because they groped a child. They groped a little girl. And may I remind you, a little girl. And they're like, what? I think they were too old to do that. After I heard that, I was fuming. Before I unadded them though, I just said I hope everything goes well for you. I hope you change and all that. Send his, like, pray for him, say he'll be better, all that, and, like, either move on or whatnot. If things change for the better for him and he has truly changed or anything, then we could maybe add each other again or whatnot. But yeah, groping a little girl was disturbing for what he did. I cut to the chase of this. You have a lot of people that you could be friends with that are highly toxic, and they can be very misleading because they can have some hatred, or they just don't really consider you as a true friend. And I will be honest, I have a lot of people that there's a lot of people, well, yeah, pretty much a lot of people that I have added that I don't really know if I could really consider them as friends because I only know them behind the screen and how they act to me. I will admit though, I have acted similar like that. Not as constantly. It's not. It don't be like an everyday thing. It depends on my mood, basically. Because this is me. I always want to be a positive person. Just want to have fun, have a good time, all that. But when you have a friend that will constantly block and unblock you, or be doing something behind your back and you don't even know, and then you have to just add and whatnot, I don't consider that as a true friend. I don't. I really don't. Now, I'm not the only one that has this history. I know I can't be the only one. I know a lot of people that have added on Roblox may have some history too. And I just want to point this video out that you don't know, even any other game besides Roblox, you don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust, who you know is a true fan, or anything. You just you just don't know. You just don't know. I'm pointing this out because of the few situations that happen in the span of 2 weeks. Finding out that one of my close friends was a scammer, and me got blocked, unfriended and blocked literally yesterday. So at this point, I can't consider anyone to be a true friend except the people I know in real life. Now, there are some people that I do know, that I do know, like behind the screen purposes, that they could possibly be a true friend. Because here's why. Because you have friends that will completely defend you in situations. For example, with a few of them that I was friends with during the situation of me getting doxxed by Jay, they end up IP logging him, which I forgot where he lives. I basically don't know anywhere. But they know they IP logged him as like a get back, for him doxing me, and they even found out my real name, but they never spilled it out or anything. They even had my back on it and everything on that situation. Now, it was also awkward about this because they used to be one of the, well, a few of them, or, well, a couple of them, it used to be just a blog, then a re-add again. Until that occasion, it then just kept us added together, because on that one fateful day where they're defending me, and the rest is history. Like, if you true fans defend each other, have each other's back, and always be helpful. Like, even though you will have some arguments with each other, like each of them in space for a little bit, then have like everything cool down and such, it makes sense. That doesn't mean that you can't be friends with them still. If it were some real serious situations, then it also makes sense if you want to like just like, if you still have them added up other like social medias or whatnot, just to have some space a little bit, then it makes sense, because you want some space for a little bit, or want to then later have to talk or whatnot. But something mild or not as that serious inducing, like playing a game or whatnot, try to have fun, be fairly, they end up getting angry at you for literally the littlest situations for no reason or whatnot, where all you want to do is just have fun. That, to me, honestly, is a red flag. I'm being honest. Red flag. So, yeah. This is all I can say. It's just me explaining how would you know? How do you know you truly have a true friend online? How do you know? How do you know they're truly your friend? Like, you know them for years. You've been friends with them online friends with them for years. But you just still don't know. That's literally what I am right now. I don't know who to trust. I don't know who I can consider as a true friend. I just don't know. This is a warning, like a warning to literally everybody. Be careful who you're friends with, because you don't know how they are or what they do behind your back or whatnot. You could have people talk bad things about you behind your back and you just don't know. Like, you've been just a friend that wants to have fun and everything, and then they talk behind your back and you just don't know. You just don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video up here, because at this point I just might have to say screw it. Might as well do a video to see what y'all think about situations of how you know you have a true friend or whatever or whatnot. Because this situation at that point just didn't happen to be for the past 2 weeks already. Literally. Or, well, what's today's? Wait, I think it was 2 weeks. Was this thing stand to? Yeah, it was. No, it was right before New Year. I think it was right before New Year when that situation happened, I think. Or right after New Year. It was one of the two. But yeah, about that. About my friend, the person that I used to be friends with that was getting behind my back. Yeah. I don't remember anymore. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll go ahead and end the video off, so I'll see y'all later. Planning on making more content, a lot more content soon this year. Last year I've been a bit more slow on content in 2023, but I'm gonna try to do more content in 2024. So I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Take care and peace out and goodbye.